Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome to Curse of the Crimson Throne Aftermath. This is the second of the upcoming Aftermath episodes, but you don't need to have seen the previous ones to continue watching them to get to know the characters. Like any good show, it's sometimes all right to come in on the second season, third season, fourth episode. Not a big deal. So, welcome on in, guys. Thank you for being here. Hello, Secret Window, Rolana, who is right below me on the screen here. Chav Hunter, Sunstrider, welcome on in, everybody. Of course, Monkey Swag. Mr. GM, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you. Since you're right in front of
33
me. You're
months.
right in front. 33 months. Have I even been streaming that long? Jesus criminy.
I'm on a 2-year streak.
You are. I appreciate that. I think you might have the longest. You or maybe Rockheim might have the longest because I think Matt missed a couple, so you guys can compete over it's the longest standing. But thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for the players and the GM for being here. I'm not going to let this delay any further. We're doing a daytime tabletop RPG. Take it away, Andrew. Tell us where we left off.
So, this game is taking place in the rough frontier orc city of Erglin. Arabella da Costa followed the threads of her family. Provoked by her mother and her aunties, hags in their own right, attacking Castle Korvosa, where they were staying after their celebration of defeating the queen, a villain who planned to sacrifice the city to attain immortal youth. Arabella located where she was a wax museum in Ergland, the orc city, known as the Last Light Museum, a ramshackle location that appeared to have last had business nearly a decade ago, but abandoned and unbothered by the orcs, which was maybe a warning sign. She appeared here and met another group, which she had never met before. The Thrain Company, with Sephora, Sephi, Irie, and Miles, who bore terrible news, though were not here in capacity of messengers. They were here in capacity as explorers and those gaining information. You see, the Thrain Company had come off a very different story, a devastating loss. A devastating loss which would herald very bad things for the country at large. And they were working under a constricted timetable to prepare the country for what was to come. Meeting with an Thessalonian expert in Sandpoint by the name of Brodert Quint, he pointed them towards the Last Light Museum as a location where the curator was something of a specialist in Thessalonian lore, though they were not to be trusted and they were very dangerous. He thought that it could be helpful for them to go to the Last Light Museum and learn a little more about Thassalon, though they had much knowledge. Any opportunity to learn more of the dangers to come could be helpful. And so nearly simultaneously, by pure coincidence, that was no planning whatsoever on my part, they met. in the middle of the street, back alley of Erglin, in the stinking area of Oozefront. They're working together. Frank Company to gather information, and Arabella to take her aunties and her hag family alive. The plan went out the door almost immediately when Miles unleashed a salvo and instantly killed Arabella's mother. And Arabella found these hags to be very resilient against her magic, and spell after spell failing. Chaos ensued in the fighting, with Arabella attempting to salvage her plan however she can, and the Thrains trying to piece together what is the best way of doing all this. And Sephi nearly getting bludgeoned to a pulp. With Miles, you are only able to watch through a wall of force and see your sister nearly on death's door, but nothing you can do about it.
And probably here.
You can see her getting just wailed on. Gruul fighting with the Storm Hag. And Ivory's okay. Ivory's doing just fine.
Being invisible helps.
But things are very quickly devolving for Arabella because Lefty has all but abandoned her.
Yep. You know, just typical dad stuff.
Just typical shit dad stuff. It's been about half a minute of combat for so many things to go so wrong. And we pick up at the top of round 6, which there were a few off-screen things happening. First is this. He's going to go to here, wake up this thing, and that will now add okay. And Miles, you see a door to the, well, a lot of people probably see this because this is in direct line of sight of many of you. A door opens. I don't, who has looked at this this alternate lefty who has walked through paintings? Did somebody identify this person?
Yeah. Well, at least it's like a Trump something or other.
Okay. So most of you can see this person, except I think, Irie, your senses are going through the project image right now. Right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And even if you could see him, you have a huge, colossal monument in front of you.
Kind of blocking my sight.
So, Miles, you can see the door open. You can hear everything. Everybody who is up in this area, up by the door, could probably see the door open. And after him is something else behind the scenes. So, is there any, first, before I say this, on Auntie, is there any buff spells or debuff spells that have been put on her that I am forgetting? Has anybody cast any spells on her?
She has a charm. Well, the Zada casts a charm on her.
but it's not on her anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I tried to dispel her, and I don't think it caught anything.
Well, I think you dispelled stuff, but it wasn't like anything.
So, what most of you hear is a ka-chunk sound. Oh my God. And you see a crossbow bolt sinks in to the throat of Auntie. She was she was kind of looking and saying, "It looks like your father abandoned you again, just like he always does. You should have joined us." It's just like black rotting teeth. And you hear a ka-chunk sound, and a crossbow bolt goes into her neck. It like strikes an artery. She was unaware of him, so she's flat-footed. And he rolled a nat 20 to hit her with a 31 to confirm against her flat-footed.
Oh God.
So, and now she takes damage. She's not a human, so that, that means something. She takes a pretty effing devastating hit. You can see she's choking, and now she has to make a fortitude save. You made an intimidate check, so she's shaking for this. You want her to fail this.
Okay.
I'm going to roll this in so everyone can see it. The DC is a 21. You really want her to fail this.
Well,
You
she got
see
10s.
the bolt hits her in the throat. It comes out the other side. Blood, she's choking. Arabella, roll me a d4. Two. You see she drops unconscious.
Okay.
For 2 rounds.
Dope.
And you see Lefty pulls the crossbow back, and a bolt magic like reloads into it and says, "You talk too fucking much." And that ends his turn. Miles.
Right. Well, I guess probably not long after this, it's gonna be clobbering time coming my way. So,
I mean, there's this
Giant-
thing.
exactly.
It is mostly melted at this point.
Yeah, it looks
And
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and that's why Miles is hoping this will be the final nails in the coffin. Miles is going to study this big, gargantuan-looking elephant with 4 tusks and unleash a full salvo.
All right.
It should be goodness.
I'm gonna let you roll that. Step away real quick.
All right, let's see here. All right, I am in point blank, so all right, so 37 to hit for the first, 32, Well, do any of those hit?
Yeah, I don't remember what the DC was last time.
I
And
remember hitting it a lot with the elementals I summoned. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
hard to hit.
yeah,
It's
It's a
Just-
21.
21 AC.
Yep.
Well, then that's 5 hits.
yeah.
Sweet. So, I don't remember if we figured out if it had DR or not, but I do have clustered shots. So I'm just gonna roll everything together.
I think we all screwed up the knowledge check on it.
I don't think I was even able. I don't think I had the knowledge roll on it. So it's 22. So since it was 5 hits, studied target, point blank, 5 arrows right into the dang thing.
130 damage. Describe your kill.
I guess it'll be one bolt into each leg, and then hopefully one kind of like right through the ear as it's trying to.
That's not very
Basically.
nice.
Hey,
It's an elephant.
it needed an ear cleaning. Okay.
Lots of wax build up.
Oh God! Come on!
Wow.
Come on!
Wow.
Sorry, just had to happen.
Use
That's
this.
a new form of candling.
Ooh, we got a follower. Thank you for the follow. We you shoot this thing, and it has like it's on fire. It's melting, so its consistency is somewhat liquid already. So when you shoot it in the legs, its legs just like slop off. Like half of its legs just splash onto the ground, and it breaks and it collapses and it turns to look at you with these huge tusks that are just like melting into the ground. And the shot through the ear hits it, and it kind of like it hits it with enough force that it turns it, and it rams against the wall of force and just splashes up against it and is dead.
And Miles is done.
Right. After Miles is Mother Dearest. 15. And she is going to the wall of force blocks line of effect. So we are going to have her cast something on herself. Doing a lot of healing. We'll do this one. Okay. She moves, she does that. And I think she'll take this item out. And I think that's going to end her turn. Irie.
All right, I'm gonna swap my senses back to my real body and take a look at the thing that's beating up Sephi and probably see what I can do about that.
It is beating the shit out of Sephi. You can see
That's-
Sephi's starting to go into slow motion, like Rocky punches. Just
Let's see. 1 square per.
she's being real. It's real dramatic over there.
It is.
She's like crying.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not a melee cleric or I'm not a melee healer. I don't have a varied stat array.
Just so you know, these ones in the corners have not moved at all yet.
I still don't trust them. I, in fact, find that even less trustworthy. All right. You guys see the line I'm making, or do I
Yes.
need to make
Yeah.
that? All right. So I'm gonna cast Fire Snake through that zigzag pattern.
Okay.
So that is a reflex save. Take
29.
Jesus. It is a DC 25.
Made it, but didn't make it by spades. Roll damage.
It's for classic. Not half. It's that many. So 60 fire damage.
You see the two in the corner completely melt, leaving only a charred skeleton behind. This one
Weird that they have skeletons.
melts but is still standing, but looks like it was very damaged by that.
See, I have to line of effect to the image, so I'll do.
Sephi, you can see this one that gets hit by the fire snake. Its face was melty, and you could see like bone underneath. Its face has almost completely come off, and now you can see a like a skull underneath with its mouth ajar, twisted, and there's like wax crying out of its eyes.
Oh, good. Does it look
Red
like Paris
melty
Hilton?
wax.
Ugh.
It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Um,
So Safi will be like, somehow you made it worse.
let's see. I can't remember if I knew Arabella was next to me or not.
I think
Like we cast spells next to each other, like we're aware. Right?
yeah, we're aware that we're in the room.
So I'll
Yeah.
kind of hushed whisper that the other hags through the door down to the southeast that just opened, and I guess it's righty. the clone of
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
or the mirror copy, yeah.
I
And
got you.
I'll warn Miles with the telepathic bond that there's on the other side of the door from him.
That righty's there.
The other hag's in there too. And that's all I got.
Arabella.
Okay, so Arabella's gonna say I'm gonna secure my aunt first to Irie.
Good plan.
Yeah, Grohl doesn't look like he's gonna stop attacking.
Yeah. So I can get to there. Oh, maybe. Can I? Okay, so that's 30. Well, and I guess I should ask this before I move, but I don't think it really matters. With a spell like Baleful Polymorph, if they are unconscious, do they still get saves?
I think we have had them unconscious auto fail, right?
Oh.
They might be able to roll for will saves.
And that is what Baleful Polymorph is.
They'd auto fail reflex saves. I'll look up unconscious.
Yeah, we might have done it just for reflexes.
Unconscious
Yeah.
creatures are knocked out and helpless. Okay, helpless.
Yeah.
Paralyzed,
Follow
held
the-
bound, dex of 0. +4 on attacks against them. Can sneak attack, full round can coup de grace. It says nothing about fortitude or will.
Okay.
So they only fail on reflex saves because they can't move.
So do I spend my time tying her up? And putting her in the cage. Which with my weak ass strength is not all that useful.
So your
Arabella.
plan to capture these could have used some work here.
Well, I was expecting them to actually be affected by my spells. Okay, so I'm gonna say to Gruel, there's she's down. There's another witch. The witch's puppet is over there hitting the healer. Take care of her. Yeah, because binding takes too long. 1 minute. Let's see what bestow curse. So I'm gonna cast. God, it just sucks that I don't have any quicken unless I actually quicken a spell myself. So I'm gonna cast Feeble Mind on her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna increase the DC because I think that's the best thing I have of getting off right now.
And so she has a -4 to this.
Yep.
So I will roll this publicly. What is the DC?
So Feeble Mind, 5th level, so it's a 23 enchantment. It's a 24 plus 2, 26.
-4.
Yeah,
She
like
has a
literally.
26.
Well, wait, are you calculating any of her morale bonuses in that?
Let me look. Yeah. Does not look like it. No.
Yeah, like literally. Like I don't feel like a 26 is a bad DC on a spell.
It's not. She rolled a 16.
Can I use my reroll token to make her reroll this?
No, we'd use those for you to reroll.
Okay. Well, whatever. I move her away from rule. And
I'm going to say with your strength, the furthest you can move her is 5 feet.
that's fine.
It is her turn. She is unconscious. Majenko.
I just muted myself. Is this cage open?
Even or odd?
Even.
It is not.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course not.
it's closed. You could open it.
And he'll open it.
Okay.
And if he can, he will shove her into the cage. Well, he'll open it. And grab the rope off Arabella.
Grab the rope off of Arabella and move. Open the cage. I'd say that's all he can do.
Okay. We were hasted before.
Yeah, that's still up. I don't remember who all I got with that, but yeah, that's still going.
Everyone but Miles, I think.
So I would say he can grab the rope and the hag and open it,
Okay.
but he still isn't going to be able to do anything else.
He will be done.
Roll. See, she's not moving. See, she's not fun anymore. He looks at you, Arabella, and stares at you for a moment like he wants to attack you. And then he turns and moves to this thing. Roll. It's gonna always be power attacking. 23. So plus 19. Oh, plus 2 because he can charge it. 27. Which hits. Which doesn't hit. He misses. You see his axe hits it, but it doesn't seem to have any impact on its form. And it just turns its skeletal head and looks at him. And it is this wax golem's turn, which it is going to pound against the wall. For 45 damage.
Oh, that actually affects it. Oh boy.
You can see it hits the wall and there's a like an impact and a ripple of force and static that ripples around the wall. Sephi.
Safi is gonna 5-foot step out of this. Nobody else is really massively hurt, right? Well, I guess Irie
You are
isn't
massively hurt.
right, but Irie isn't hurt.
Nope, I'm still Hero's Feast temporary hit points.
Well, Safi's gonna cast heal on herself.
Okay.
As yeah. So
Yeah.
she 5-foot steps back and heals herself.
Okay. Gutrot is on another plane of existence.
Yeah.
And it is that golem's turn. Sephi, even or odd?
We'll do even again, and
Even is good for you.
yeah.
So even will be Gruel. 18. It turns and it punches at Gruel. It punches the ever-loving shit out of Gruel. It like decks him, and he just like you see one of his tusks cracks.
Why does they hurt so much? Like, I'm pretty sure the base damage on that's higher than the big one.
And it gets one attack, so it is done.
Good grief.
5, 10, 20. Wait, 5, 10, 20, 25. Miles, are you visible?
Yes, completely.
Oh no.
20,
I'm 15 feet
Ooh.
off the ground on the wall.
30, 15 feet up. Okay, it's gonna try to climb up to you, which is just gonna be a strength check. 13. That is not a good roll.
Wait, I do have snapshot. Hmm. Hmm.
Let's see. Well, this would probably classify as a very rough wall because it's got like holes and shit into it. So you see it grabs onto some of the holes and like punches its fist into it and like it comes up 5 feet.
Oh
Okay.
shit, the Zada didn't go. Oh well.
Around 7. Zada's supposed to be after Sephi.
Yeah. But we can just say she delayed.
The fake lefty, righty, is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's do this. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you see he steps into the painting.
Great.
Real lefty. 5, 10. Enters into the room to gloat. Oh, that's the wrong sheet. Ten. $25, and I'm gonna say he just aims his crossbow right down at her temple and is waiting, readying.
In case she wakes up.
Mm-hmm. That takes off 1 round of unconsciousness from her. But he enters into the room and says, "What would you do without me?"
Arabella has her headphones on.
Miles.
All right. Well, being a shadow dancer, I am in dim or dark light. It's basically what I'm thinking. Don't hurt me. Miles is going to move. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. Gotta get on. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I am going to move up the wall 5 feet.
Okay.
So I'll be 20 feet up, and then move north 10. But as I do that, I'm going to use my hide in plain sight to stealth. At 55.
Okay.
And with remaining actions, I will
Shoot the shit out of it.
study her and
Okay.
shoot her again.
Okay. It is flat-footed. It does not see you.
Doop.
You hit.
All right, so it is a D8 plus 22. Yeah, it's 5d6. $44 damage.
It is injured. But its head turns and looks at you, and it's just like one of those lifelike waxen figures of just, this.
Hmm.
There you go, Nick.
I can do this all day. Come and get
Sometimes,
me.
Andrew. Sometimes.
A lot of times.
A lot of times. Does that end your turn, Miles?
Yes.
Okay. After Miles is Agatha. 5, 15, 20. She can get a little revenge on you. Fucking shooting the shit out of her. Go to the corner. So with verticality, you would be within 30 feet of the cloud. Let's see. Roll a will save, Miles. You want to make this. It's not good if you don't make it.
All right. Is it either? Oh, is it a transmutation spell? Because if it is,
it is not. It is a supernatural ability.
Okay. Well, this going to suck.
Wow. A 30.
Wow. Surprise, surprise.
Very
Yeah,
surprised.
We can also roll 16 on our will saves.
Yeah, it's just the fact that Miles is a 14 nowadays. It used to be like a 2.
Where did you get that 14 from? I thought you had bad will saves.
I got gear and levels.
I thought you had
I
bad
got
will
better.
saves.
I got better.
17, so 16 plus int is a DC 25. You start feeling a little bit tired.
Oh.
Oh no.
But you shake off the sleep. You avoid being slumber hexed. You know it came
Actually-
from the fog, but you can't see anything in that black mist.
Actually, I'm a half elf, so I would have been immune to sleep effects anyway.
Well, good for you.
Sounds so genuine.
I'm glad you rolled your 16 on something you're immune to. Ends her turn, Irie.
Make sure.
How bad does the wax golem over here look?
It looks rough to begin with. It's hard to tell. But the orc just like missed it badly.
Do I trust the orc to deal with that?
He seemed like he was getting the better of the storm hag. He seems like he is getting his ass kicked by this thing.
Oh no! We suck again!
That's an underrated one, but it's one of my favorites.
It's pretty great. Everybody's too close for a fireball. That's lame. Yeah, screw it. I will try to disintegrate it.
Okay.
What is my current attack? So range touch, 22.
You hit. You see it has no effect.
Oh, that's
It allows spell resistance, right?
disintegrate. Yes, spell resist.
Has no effect.
Oh, golem bullshit. God. I'm gonna roll a knowledge check on this thing now that I remember how to play the game.
Now, why did that happen?
Yeah.
Irie's been having a bad time lately.
So is Arabella. All the
Yeah.
spellcasters have been having bad times recently.
I'm like,
Arcana or
This would be Arcana.
maybe I should just be a librarian.
36.
I'm what Phil wants to be these days.
That is a 28. You know that this is a wax golem, though it is much more powerful than your standard wax golem. It is much more powerful than your standard wax golem. It is also much more powerful than your. Just keep putting underlines
it
against
seems
much.
pretty strong.
It is a medium construct, so you know that it has construct traits, which is like, I think that's immune to crits or immune to any fortitude save that also affects an object, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that doesn't affect
In
objects.
addition, you get one thing.
It's a golem, so it has like magic immunity crap, right?
I'm guessing you want to know what that is.
Yeah.
The details of that. A wax golem is immune to any spell or spell-like ability that allows spell resistance, with the exception of spells and spell-like abilities that have the fire descriptor. In addition, certain spells and effects function differently against a creature, as noted. A magical attack that deals fire damage slows a wax golem for 2d6 rounds. And in addition, for 3 rounds after taking fire damage, when it uses its slam attack, it deals an additional 1d4 points of damage. So it takes damage from the fire spell and is slowed and deals extra damage because it's on fire. A magical attack that deals cold damage breaks any slow effect on the golem and heals 1 point of damage for every 3 points of damage that the attack would otherwise deal. And it can go above its max hit points and temporary hit points. It gains no save against cold effects.
So I'm not going to icy prison it either.
Yeah, that would be bad. That it would come out of an icy prison like a freaking juggernaut.
It's already.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'll relay that with the telepathic bond to Sephi and Miles.
So right now it is slowed right now.
I was gonna say it's still hit the work or whatever he is.
It still hit Gruul, but it cannot hit Sephi at the moment.
I will move away from where that array came from, and then I'm gonna throw my senses back over to the image to make sure the unconscious one that they've got that under control.
You look over and you can see the one-armed man pointing his crossbow at it. The dragon is grabbing it and looks like he's about to begin wrapping rope around it. Okay. And the mage is over. Arabella's over by her.
So they got that under control. I think that's a free action, so I'll just swap back to.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Arabella.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch tactics because I think her fortitude save is lower than her will save. But I don't know. We're going on, if she rolled a 17 or higher on her fortitude save, she'll make it. Versus a 16 or higher on her will save, she'll make it.
Okay.
So I'm going to increase the DC and cast Baleful Polymorph on her.
Okay.
So it is not as high of a DC. It's only a 25.
25.
And it's a fort save and then a will save.
16.
Thank
she fails.
God.
What does she turn into?
A tortoise.
She's a very small tortoise.
Or a small turtle. And now she has to make a second
and a
save.
23 will save.
Ooh, she fails. So she loses her spellcasting abilities and all that.
Okay, she's basically a turtle now.
She is just a turtle.
She is just a turtle.
Ooh, another two collection.
I don't think I have a turtle. I'm just going to do that. She's an unconscious turtle.
She's an unconscious turtle.
Goodness.
Permanently.
A permanent unconscious turtle.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn, Arabella?
Yeah, because Majenko can put. Well, let's see. Oh, wait.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
I have carry companion. But do I have it memmed or do I have a scroll of it?
Well, Sephi's got a wand of it.
Yeah.
Yes,
this,
she does.
this turtle is not helpful to you.
No.
It does not like you.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
not. It's not going to let you carry it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well then for now I think we just put it in the cage.
You don't even need to. Majenko can pick
Yeah.
it up.
All right, so then let's assess the rest of the situation. Gruel's still dealing with that. I think that's going to end her turn for right now.
All right. It is the turtle's turn, who is unconscious. Majenko. There's a
Majenko-
turtle on the ground.
Majenko picks up the turtle and puts it in the cage
Okay.
and shuts the cage door. Is the cage over something dangerous?
No, it's on
Okay.
a platform. There is a there's a hook above the cage, or
Yeah.
not like a there's a ring, and as he looks up, there is it looks like a chain and pulley system that
Okay.
you can lift that cage and move it over top of
Oh.
the
Waxing.
wax.
Does he have enough action to like unhook?
It's not hooked.
Oh, it's not hooked right now.
No.
Okay. So we
The
don't
hook is
accidentally-
over top of this. It's
Got it.
hanging over top of this.
So just so we don't accidentally dip the turtle in the stuff.
That would be animal abuse.
Yeah.
Rule.
Turtle
So
soup.
That's it for Majenko. That's all he can do.
Okay.
Gruel. Gruel is pissed that he's getting the better of that a statue is getting the better of him. And he is going to full round. He will not power attack this time since it's hard to hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit.
Hey.
And not a confirm. $15 damage. Yay, Gruel. And you see Gruel 5-foot steps to here and glares at you, Sophie, and says, "Heal me."
Oh.
I was gonna say in the mind link, our orc's better.
our orc heals himself.
Better
Well,
on
he's
multiple fronts.
He's not an orc.
yeah,
He's a half orc.
yeah, Steffi would be like technically he's a
The
half
half
orc.
counts. If it
Man.
counts for favorite enemy, it counts for calling him an orc.
There's a wax golem that is next. It punches the wall. 43 damage to the wall.
Oh,
You mean 13 damage to the wall.
You see, Irie, that the wall ripples right behind you, and you can almost feel the force behind it. They're like you bump a little bit.
Yeah, I was debating pulling that down, and then seeing that happen, I'm like, yeah, let's leave that up for now.
Sephi with the Lilind on deck.
so the Liland will see that the situation's okay. Does she have? Oh, actually, I can move. Oh, I can't move her. Well, she's gonna start a bardic performance out here. So then people get inspire courage as a 7th level bard, which I believe is a +2.
I believe so.
And then Safi doesn't really know what to do. So yeah, I guess she'll heal. Like she'll say in the mind alert to Irie, be like, "You're not hurt, right?"
Don't you have status on me?
Oh yeah, I do have status on her. Right, I know that.
I will just say yes, as if you should have known that.
I was like, I don't really want to touch you. Oh, well, this will be helpful. She will do, I guess you can just normal channel and just deselect this thing. Yeah, she's gonna channel.
Okay.
She will deselect the golems. Make sure. Yep, it's 11d6. So 36 points of healing, and then for the next 10 rounds.
Are you healing the turtle?
I don't think it's in range.
Is it within 30?
Oh, it's just out of range.
Yeah. She would heal the turtle. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If she was from there, would she hit people in this room?
I don't see her there.
Nope, it's 35. Like, because she would probably want to move further away from the golem. And that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that doesn't really help.
Nope.
But it would hit Arabella.
Sure.
Yeah, so she'll channel from there because then everybody in her radius that she didn't deselect in the next 10 rounds gets a reroll.
Okay.
Oh, right. You got the.
And Arabella's actually a teensy bit hurt.
And so how about the Azada?
I wanted her to come out here and then start a bardic performance.
Come out
But
where? I don't see anything.
I can't move her.
Okay.
Oh. So everybody that can hear a bardic performance gets a +2 to attacks as I'll look it up. I know for sure it's +2 to attacks.
I believe it's +2 competence to attack and damage rolls, and then a +2 morale bonus against fear.
I think you can.
Yeah.
You should be able to control it now. So you
Okay.
might be able to put hit points in it.
Then Steffi and her are done.
Okay. Gutrod is still on another plane of existence and is trying to figure out what just happened. And it is the golem, which turns and punches Gruul again. Only a 39 to hit this time. That hits.
Only a
Why are they more powerful than the big one?
I mean, they're not. The big one has like 7 attacks around.
Yeah,
And
but it
it-
didn't get a +40 to hit and a +40 to damage.
It had massive bonuses to hit, as I
It had a
recall.
+50 something to hit.
We
It just
kind of
did less
ignored.
damage per
It
hit,
just, yeah, it didn't have.
but probably a lot more overall.
Mhm.
This wax golem is going to continue to climb.
Okay.
It is going to attempt to climb accelerated, which it makes. So it goes 15 feet up, which puts it
At level.
at level with you. And now it is going to raise a fist and pound at you.
It's actually, I do have snapshot. So as it moves from 5 feet below to level, I would get an attack of opportunity.
Do you provoke at more than melee range?
So I'm 20 feet off the ground. So if it's coming straight up from where it's at, kind of at that.
Oh,
that
I see.
diagonal line.
Like not diagonal to here. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Make your attack. This thing's stupid.
I do have it studied.
You
40.
hit.
Dun, 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 D20 plus 22.
What is that?
Wrong. That's a wrong die.
You don't deal
Sorry.
with D20 damage. Get out of here.
Oh, I wish. All right. Or D8 plus 22. Okay, there we go. Okay. As close as I can get. 30.
Pretty good hit. It pounds at you with its fist.
Mm-hmm.
Power attacks. A 49 to hit you.
Yeah.
46 points of damage. Boom.
All right. 46. All right.
You see stars for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Steffi will register. Miles just got chunked.
Oh.
So this lefty is now in a different area. Exits. Five, 10, 15, 25, 30. Taps this thing. And we now have there. This lefty, the actual lefty. He is going to move to here and get his back against the wall to hide from the golem. Which I don't think this golem even has a. Miles, you roll a perception check. Just I want to see if you actually even see him. You're 20 feet up.
Yep.
10, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. With a 55, you do still see him, or you do still hear him. Arabella, he moves. He was right in front of you, and he is gone. like it's almost like seeing a ghost.
Yeah.
Looking at the cage, he moves and you look over at him as he's moving. He like steps just past your peripheral and you turn your head and there's no one there.
Well, okay then.
And then you hear a crossbow bolt shoot. And you see it goes into the a nat one. You hear a crossbow bolt and like a sound of a cord snapping. And oh shit. I think I broke my crossbow.
Oh,
Great.
You can hear tinkering sounds as he's like shaking it frustratedly. Damn it, this fucking thing. Can we leave now? Miles.
All right. Well, doesn't want to get clobbered again, but yeah. I've already done a sizable chunk of damage to this thing, so I'm actually going to 5 foot up on the diagonal, kind of.
Okay.
So I'm 25 feet above the door. I can't actually see inside, but
Yeah.
then I'm gonna fall around this, what's most likely a wax statue in front of me.
Okay.
Do. I actually forgot my point blank on that A output. Don't matter. 31 to hit. And I'm actually going to go shot by shot.
31 does just hit.
Okay. Okay. All right. 29 points of damage.
31. Wait a second.
Hmm?
Actually, 31 misses.
31 misses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
37. I'll let you keep the 29 points of damage.
Okay.
37 hits.
Okay. All right.
At 20 hits. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. That's fun. All right.
well, that'll confirm.
3d8 plus 66. 86 points damage.
You shoot it that time and it just like explodes. You
Okay.
hit it like you hit it in just a perfect way that it's like leaning towards you and it goes in the top of the head and comes all the way through and it hits the bones inside that fragment and it blows up like a grenade.
Sweet. All right. Now, with my, like, I've known that there was another one kind of across the way. Let's see here. I should be able to, up to you.
With your height, you can see it.
Okay.
If you were
That's
ground
mostly
level,
a puddle.
if you were ground level, you probably wouldn't be able to see it.
All right. So, that one I study. Yeah, that's not going to hit that.
Nope.
And nope. All right. Try to take a couple shots at the one punch in the wall.
It turns around and looks at the direction the arrows were fired.
And that's it for Miles.
Okay, after Miles is Mother Dearest. He's going to try something else. Oh, you pissed her off, Miles.
course I did. I piss off everybody. I'm the asshole of the group, remember?
Killed her in a round, and she hates that.
Big brothers are always jerks.
Oh. She didn't even get to go, so she still has that she can use. 3. So the first thing she is going to do is she sees you climbing on the wall with a rod. She's going to make a dispel check against your spider climb. What is the caster level of that?
It's just the boots. So I think that is, oh goodness, I forgot
Not
what the
very
caster
high.
level is. No, boots is spider climbing, but I actually also did use a potion of fly earlier. Although I'm not technically flying right now. So the slippers of spider climbing are caster level 4.
Okay. Oh, this doesn't roll anything.
Well, that's dumb.
Oh my god. I'm using my reroll.
Missed it by 1.
28.
28.
A wasted high roll.
Okay, so slippers get deactivated.
Yes, make a fly check.
What's my bonus here? So it's potion of fly, so I get good maneuverability plus 2 from caster level, I think it is, for fly. So 4, 5, 6. I think it's plus. I have to actually reread fly because I think it's just half caster level.
For the spell? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I get a total of 6 from the fly spell itself with the maneuverability, and then 6 from my skill. It's
You are able to catch yourself and remain flying. That's not the way she wanted that to go.
That's why you don't reveal all your cards in one go.
Oh, we're gonna have her cast this. Cast a spell on herself. And Irie, you can go.
Do I leave the wall up?
Well, Steffi will like. Well, she kind of knows. She knows what direction you're in. I
Yeah.
said Miles is really hurt, and I don't think I can heal him. She'll kind of like tap the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, wall's force is dismissible. So I will dismiss the wall. Then do I quicken something?
Oh yeah, there's not really a great. Well, move here.
Did you dismiss the wall?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
dismiss it and then. What's the range? It's medium. Okay, so I can do that. Do that. And then that fog down at the bottom, that's a spell, right?
Acknowledge Arcana.
36.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure we saw her cast that or something, right?
you did not see her cast it. But you do know it is a spell.
Okay.
It is a barrow haze.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Pretty sure we somehow knew what that was. I'm gonna quicken a dispel magic to try and get rid of that.
Okay. Roll your dispel check.
Yes. Bam.
It is gone, and now you can see her.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't see my image anymore, so it'll break line of effect with that.
Your image is gone. Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna need it much more. I still have my invisibility. Yeah, move, standard, and swift. That's it.
You can see her form is dark, and like tendrils of shadow and darkness are clinging to her and kind of coming off of her like smoke. Arabella.
Okay. She's gonna tell Majenko to guard the turtle.
Okay.
Question about
Stitchable moment for the day.
so Auntie has a smell about her, right?
Yes.
Can I use prestidigitation to replicate smell?
I would say you can, but you would need, it's not normally in the effects of the spell. You'd need to make it would allow you to make a disguise check.
Yeah, so I want to use it as part. So what I want to do is I want to quicken prestidigitation to make me smell like Auntie.
Sure.
So I'll use a 3rd level. And then I'm going to cast vocal alteration.
Okay.
And I'm invisible.
Okay.
So and I have mind blank up.
Yep.
We're gonna see. So I'm gonna move as part of my movement. I'm gonna pull out the gem of Trap to Soul. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then probably going from this square to this square, I'm gonna spend a Arcanus point to dimensional slide. And I can dimensional slide 170 feet. Oh, gonna be risky, but I'm gonna dimensional slide. Here.
Okay.
So I don't know if I have enough actions to make a disguise check and to talk to her.
With those spells, it would give you a disguise check.
Okay. So vocal alteration gives me a +10.
Okay.
Don't know if the prestidigitation gives me anything else or it's just a
I'll say
+10.
it gives you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay. I'm going to use moment of prescience to add to the disguise check.
Okay.
So we're going to do, and I cast that at a higher level. So it's 19 +10 +2 plus my normal disguise. It's +5. I want to use a reroll on that.
You got the faithful channel.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reroll.
Your fateful channel reroll, you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. 51.
That's
Okay. I'm gonna say that ends your turn.
Okay.
That's a lot of things in one round.
Yep.
The turtle wakes up and is just a turtle.
an angry turtle.
5, 15,
Turtle,
20, 25, 30.
He's in the cage though.
Yep. It's an angry turtle, an angry imprisoned turtle. Majenko.
Majenko will use his wand of cure light wounds to heal the turtle.
Okay, you roll that. Gruul is going to attack this thing.
Maybe he'll hit it this time.
Maybe.
He won't.
He's going to power attack. He doesn't care.
There you go.
Rule. Crits it. A crit power attack with an battle axe for ×3.
It's,
He chops the shit out of this thing. Sephi, you see he like nearly cleaves it in half. And it's like standing, but its top side wobbles and it's like 90 degrees off to the side. And now he double hands it and comes back down overhead. He'll use his reroll.
Oh God.
He used his reroll.
he sure
And
did.
he misses. And he's like, damn you, be dead. And he moves
Be
to here. And he glares at you, Sephi, and he goes, heal me. You see now very clearly you are just a resource to him.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, great job.
This golem saw Miles shoot at it and its attention is drawn. 5, this is difficult terrain to hear. 10, 15. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. And I think that's all that it can move. Yep, 60 to there. Safi, Leland on deck.
How hurt is Miles?
He's
I'm
at like
down.
3/4.
Yeah, I'm down 45 hit points or 46.
Okay. So Steffi, because she was airwalking, she's gonna like start walking in the air, tiptoeing.
Where are
but
you
she's gonna-
going?
Don't worry about it.
Get back here.
Heal me.
I don't need to be next to you to heal you.
I'll kill you.
Okay, that's really
Words.
aggressive.
Words of a dead man.
Okay, so I want her to be like 15 feet in the air. And then
Okay.
she's gonna channel again.
Okay.
And I think, yep, she will be able to hit Miles. Then she's gonna select out the golems. It's Lefty. Lefty is out of range, I think. Oops, 11d6. 31 hit points.
And has a reroll,
And
right?
has
Or
a
no?
reroll. Yes.
Mhm.
Although the rerolls don't stack. So Irie, if you didn't use yours, like Steffi didn't use hers.
Gruul used his, so
I didn't need to on that dispel. That would have been the only chance, but yeah.
The Zada, so she's already doing Spire.
oh yeah, I forgot to roll that for Gruul's damage. That's 2, 4, 6, an extra 6.
6 more. Yeah.
This thing is still up, but half of it is on the ground and the other half of it is standing, like its legs are kicking at it, and its ground and the upper half of its body is trying to crawl towards the other half.
Is Miles still hurt?
I'm down a little bit, just 15.
Steffi went. Well, I already said that she moved. Okay. The Zada doesn't really have a whole lot she can do other than maybe. Oh, she'll help Gruul.
Gruul's looking at it like this. Heal me.
Is he even hurt?
He's got some nicks on him.
Actually,
I mean,
now that
those
now
hits
that-
from the golem do more than you've been healing him.
actually with the wall down, I don't know. I benefit from the inspired courage now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay,
Mm.
she'll do a cure light wounds on him. But she's not too sure.
All right.
I think you have to be however close for performance bonuses, though.
I have to take a look. I think some are worded specific distance and others are just seen here.
Does
Well,
that
he
end Sephi and the Azada?
Yeah,
Will you edit in hit points for the Azada in the bar?
I did.
I don't see a bar.
Able to perceive. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. So yeah, you should be fine.
There you go. Gotrot is just realizing that he has been transported to another plane and is going to start looking for a way out. This golem is going to punch Gruul. And it misses him. It swings and he freezes it and he's like, "You suck." That golem is dead, courtesy of Miles. And that is the end of the round. Chomp to Lefty. Moves to here, and you see a door opens.
Ooh.
Actual lefty is just going to shoot at this thing. A full round of attacks. Not really his purview if he doesn't have a surprise on them. Miss. 5 foots to here. It's a waste of fucking time. Hurry up, girl. Wherever you are. Miles.
All right. Well, Miles might take a tumble after this one, but we'll see. So I had the one that's just below me. I had that one studied.
This one.
I will study that one also.
The one that's like about dead.
Yeah. And I will take a single shot at it.
You see this, there's another one that's appeared that looks like horrifying.
Horrifying.
This one had a melty face. This one right here looks like a screaming human man with sideburns dressed in fine clothes. So make your shot against this thing.
Yep. 39 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. D8 plus 22. No. No, I'm not in range. So it's max damage at 29 damage.
It had 3 hit points left.
Okay. All right. Now continue the onslaught against the one down below me.
Okay, roll those.
Close, but no cigar. Okay. Doop. Nope. Okay. Wait. Reroll. Okay. Terrible. Okay.
So much better.
It's
Is it a confirmation roll or? do you
yeah.
have
That would have been
anything
a
to boost?
No.
Oh.
No, that would have been a reroll to confirm, and then I'm pretty sure that misses. So I would have 3 hits, no confirm. But we'll just wait for Andrew to get back.
Okay. So
I made 4 attacks.
46, 34, 37, natural 1.
So
The 20 and 26 miss.
Yeah, so that nat 1 and then the 20 were confirmation rolls. So I used my Fateful Channel reroll to try and confirm a crit. But
okay, so then the confirmation is a 20.
Yeah.
You still don't crit.
Assumed as much, but I wanted to make sure it was clear. So grouping all 3 hits together for 3d8 plus 26. Whoop. I think I typed that in wrong. All right. Roll 3d8 plus 26. 77 damage. And I will have to make a fly check. And we'll see if I manage to hover.
You do.
Okay. Miles is done.
All right. It is Agatha's turn. So Sephi is visible and Miles is visible.
And Gruel.
Maybe is depending on your angle.
Yeah.
Well, we know she doesn't like me.
No, she doesn't.
What a surprise. What could you have done to anger her so?
Who knows?
She's seen Sephi casting spells and healing shit, so her will save is probably good. We'll try this on Miles. Quickened using the rod she's holding. Miles, roll a will save.
All right. What tags does it have? Just so I know what
It
bonuses
is enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
perfect. Because
So
it's an
all of
enchant.
the stuff you're really good against.
Well, all my bonuses, because I have the racial bonus versus enchantments because elven immunities, and my. So actually, if I make this, I can potentially fake it being successful because of my seducer's bane wrist slot. But if I fail, I fail. So it's a. So it is a D8 plus or D20 plus 18. Yeah, probably don't make it, but we'll see.
Yeah, good thing you spent your reroll on a confirmation.
No, right?
Well, lucky for you, this is only a second level spell.
Oh,
You do make it as you feel a hold person was going against you.
oh. Hmm. Yeah, I can't really pretend that one when I'm flying.
Just hover really still.
So, oh, that didn't work. But maybe she can go after the sparkly bitch.
Uh-oh.
It's been a while since you've been called that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Oh, this one is one of the nasty ones. Probably her nastiest ability. 5,
Beep.
10. She's got to move closer though. 15, 20 to there. And that puts her close enough. Right? It's to be 30. Sephi, roll a fortitude save.
Oh no. That is not one of Sephi's good things. Oh wait, is this a spell?
No.
Spell resistance doesn't apply to other
It's a
things, right?
supernatural ability.
Okay.
Do you breathe?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a fortitude save.
I don't think
Ooh.
the Inspire Courage is just against will saves, right?
Morale effects versus fear.
Charm
Fear.
and fear.
This is not versus fear.
The poison.
It is not versus poison. It is a effect that relates to your breathing.
Oh, that's decent for Sephi.
And are you staying with that?
Reroll it.
Reroll it? Okay.
Well, it's at
I
least
mean-
an improvement.
Maybe.
1 point.
A 24 fails.
Oh no.
Sephi, all of a sudden your lungs fill up and you just start coughing and hacking. You can't stop coughing, and you see ashes coming out of Sephi's mouth as her lungs are filled with ash. Roll it. I'll roll a d4. You are staggered for 4 rounds.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
After 4
Extreme.
rounds, you will have to roll a save again, or immediately fall unconscious.
Oh wait, I have 9. Well, I already used a reroll. I have
We're
9
too
lives
late.
off that.
Yep, it's too late.
I didn't even remember that. Okay.
Well, I guess that's just the extreme smoker's cough.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Put that on.
Irie.
Which hag is that? Is she the ash or the stone?
This is the Ash Hag.
I don't do that. Let's do. I also have no idea what Arabella's plan for her is.
Yeah, you weren't close enough for me to whisper. I mean, Arabella did say she wants them alive.
Let's go with that. It's the range.
Although I did tell you that I had the trap the soul gem for her.
Yeah. Close range. Yeah, everything starts close range. I'm going to cast Innervation on her. So that's a ranged touch attack. And I'm invisible, so that'd be flat-footed. Shabam! 23, Ray.
That hits. Roll spell resistance if there is any.
We'll be right
Yes,
back.
spell resist. Yeah, that's it all. So 27.
You overcome spell resistance. Roll your d4. Ooh, wait a second. There's something else here. See
I
if
don't
this
like
affects.
that.
See if this affects that. Roll a will save.
I hate that. Can't I read my own writing? Okay. This many plus. Any tags?
Illusion shadow.
Okay. 24 then.
Oh, you make it. All right, roll your d4.
2 negative levels.
Okay.
That'll make stuff easier to do.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fly. Yeah. I'll fly up to, let's say 10 feet off the ground over here. Away from the source of that beam that just shot up. And then yeah, that's it.
Okay. Arabella.
Do I have any idea what that will save was for?
You can roll a knowledge arcana.
I roll more than a 6. Nope. 32.
The highest you're going to need on this is a 29. Ooh, wait a second.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
I did say she took this out. Does she want to use it against an innervation? I don't think so. I think she wants to use it against something that's going to kill her. All right, Arabella. You know that the effect that is on her is a shadow form spell. Those who are I'll just click it.
Way easier than trying to look at. Huh. That's super good. Is that a witch only spell? Because I don't remember ever hearing.
And I don't think so because I think Arabella has it too.
Could say, why don't I have that? That's an amazing spell. Alright,
Arabella.
cool.
Well, I don't want to risk her catching on. So Arabella's going to follow her mother.
Okay.
And so because she's invisible, in order for her mother to see the gem, she would have to put it in her hand.
Yes.
But in order for the spell to go off, the mother
She has to accept it.
So I would need to put it on the ground next to her. Instead of me handing it to her.
You could like press it against her and then
Okay.
she could take it.
Here, take this.
But
So-
if you touch her with it, it's not going to do anything to her until she takes it from you.
Right. So if she has an open hand, Arabella will go to press it in her hand. Or
She
she'll
doesn't
just
have an open hand at the moment. She's holding a rod and a mirror. But you can like press it against her arm.
yeah, she'll press it against her arm. And in her auntie's voice.
All right, I'm ready to hear this.
Like you haven't had well, I guess you did have aunties talk.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't practice. My cat ears almost fell off.
Oh boy.
It's like, I lifted this from the sparkly bitch. It's a component that can help you. I think it can bring him back.
Make a bluff check.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat this as a hybrid between a bluff and diplomacy. Bluff because you're deliberately lying to her, but diplomacy because, well.
Yeah. Please be good. 30. Do I want to use my wedding reroll on this? Or do I think a 30 is a decent DC? Oh, and of course I have it packed away somewhere.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I gonna take the risk.
Okay.
If it's lower, I'll cry. Okay, 37.
Okay. She has a pretty good, she has a very good sense motive. Oh.
But does the
But she rolled a 8 on the die and has 2 negative levels.
I helped.
yay?
So
No, that still would've
now
failed.
we also need to compare your bluff check versus the DC for diplomacy to her to convince her of something. And let's see, perception. What was it? What was your disguise? A 50?
A 51, I think.
She does not realize that you are not Auntie, and she does not sense your deception. So you make a request. Okay. And the DC for that is the most charisma mod. She has a pretty decent charisma modifier. She can't do anything yet, but that request is your standard action, and you move to her.
Yep.
That ends your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna in the mind link. I'm gonna tell Lefty and Grohl focus on the golems. I don't want Grohl to say anything, but yeah, I guess she'll just say focus on the golems.
All right, Turtle is next. Then the new statue. 10. First 10, 15, 25, 30. If the Zada has reach, it will provoke.
I am muted. Reach a 10.
Then roll.
So I guess technically it would be her tail.
And Majenko is on deck.
Is a 21 hit?
No,
Is that including the performance?
it
Yep.
doesn't matter. It's not even close.
Mm.
Majenko
Uh,
is still watching the turtle.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Try to be friends with it.
Gruul is next. Moves to there. Attacks the this thing. Power attack. He hits. Roll does 30 damage to it. It just hits a solid strike in its shoulder, and it turns and looks at him from the snake woman. This golem is next. 5, 10, 15 is double moving to climb up. $18 is enough to go up 15 feet. So that would put it diagonal with you now.
I'm 25 up.
So not
So-
quite.
Yeah.
Sephi, you are staggered.
So Sephi's gonna use one of her 9 lives to shake off the stagger.
Okay.
And then as a standard action, she is going to shift into her energy body, so she gains the elemental subtype, and I don't, because elementals don't need to breathe.
Elementals don't need to breathe.
Elementals do not breathe, eat, or sleep.
Okay. Then you are unaffected by this thing.
But I don't know, so like that only lasts rounds, so I don't.
Yeah, so you need to hold that up for past this. You need to have it up for 4 rounds.
Okay. But that is her
Or
entire
5
turn.
rounds. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Azada.
Well, she has something to attack now. Can she? This is rough terrain,
Yes.
so she can't really move into flanking.
She could fly.
Oh yeah, she'll fly.
She's gonna provoke though.
Sure. She needs the +2 in order to have a chance of hitting this thing.
It punches her. 43.
Oh my god.
41 points of damage. Boom.
She's like, okay, maybe that was a bad choice. Oof. A whiff. 12 and 7. Oh, well, I guess she just got 1 attack because she moved more than 5 feet.
Yep, she misses.
Okay. She is done.
That golem is gone. I can remove it. We're at round 9. Actually, I think it skipped that again. Round 10.
Righty.
30. And comes out of the picture here. Arabella, you look over your shoulder and you notice, well, actually, you probably don't notice. You don't have a very good perception check.
No.
So you have no idea.
Yeah.
Actual lefty is just going to move and hide. Miles.
All right. Miles doesn't like that this thing's flying up toward him or trying to climb up, but still in dim light. So he's going to move. He's going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet stealth as he's flying through.
Okay.
51 stealth, and then he's gonna take a pot shot at said statue or golem rather. Just confirm distance should be in 30, maybe just out of 30 because of the diagonal. Does not stop me from being able to sneak attack it though. So that one's stunned. 26, 28 against it, flat-footed.
38, you hit.
Okay. So it is going to take, it's actually something I've been completely forgetting about for a while, is that because of my goggles, I get additional damage on my, or per sneak attack die. But I do need to double check if there's distance on it. Okay. So I would. 5d6. D8 plus 5d6 plus 20. Plus 10. It's going to take 52 damage.
52 damage. On one hit? Oh, because it's sneak attack?
Mm-hmm. Sneak attack plus extra
Pretty
damage.
messed up.
Yeah. And then Miles will study the ash hag again.
Okay.
Just to make sure she's studied. And then he's done.
Okay. After Miles is Agatha. She's going to use her last quickened on her rod. 20. That doesn't hit either of her statues. It does hit her, but she really doesn't give a shit because she's immune to fire. So everybody in this area needs to roll a reflex save.
Spellcraft.
It's a fireball.
I'm gonna use my immediate action to counterspell it.
Okay. What is this from?
The exploit.
You have to be able to.
So I have to be able to identify it.
Right.
And then it's
but she is doing it as a swift action. So there's no somatic or vocal components to it. Has Arabella been able to counter swift action spells, Rachel?
I don't think so, but I never even got the chance to identify them.
Oh, okay.
So
This would be a knowledge arcana to identify a spell that has been cast. You wouldn't be able to spellcraft it or counter it because there's no somatic or material components.
because
And
it's quick.
for counter spelling, you need to be able to clearly identify.
Yeah, you have to identify it first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on the plus side,
You
we
have
all
the
resist
ring of
fire.
It's not going to kill you even if
evasion.
you don't have the resist fire.
And the ring of evasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that concerned.
Oh no, you're going to take maybe some damage.
Hey man, I've been untouched so far. I want to
Hey,
keep it that way.
Miles, you have evasion.
Yep.
You save for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was Safi. You might fail.
20.
Actually, she'll use a 9 lives because I keep forgetting I have that and I haven't used it this round.
Okay, so
24 for Steffi.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the 20. That's fine.
22 is the DC.
I take 4 damage. Oh no.
You take 4 damage.
I take nothing.
How much does the Azada take?
Oh. It would be good if the Azada would roll, huh?
Who is the
Might help.
24?
Steffi, I used a reroll.
Oh, okay.
Where is your 10? Okay. So with the song, she got a 22 and she has a fire resist of plus 10. And I don't believe she has evasion. So
That's 17 for half, minus 10, 7 damage.
7 fire.
And then she turns and you can see she is turning to leave. She looks into your square and says, "Do something actually useful." And says, "Give me that." And she grabs the gem and drops.
Now, does her body go into the gem or just her soul?
Her soul, her body
Okay.
just lays there.
All right, Arabella will just call out. Oh wait, it's not her turn, so she can't. Never mind.
Irie. Irie, you see she grabs something, and then you can see there's a gem in her hand, and she just drops unconscious.
Well, Realm did mention the soul, the gem. So cool. Now it's just the golems. That's the golems and the guy that keeps running around. I'm gonna do another fire snake. So
That's
it'll go.
Gonna hit this one and this one.
Yeah. Can I get it all the way down there? No. Yeah, just those two.
Okay.
So DC 24 reflex.
Makes it, fails.
62 is full.
Because they're vulnerable, you can see this one just melts away into a puddle on the ground. A puddle and around a skeleton. And this one fails, so that's 93 damage. And is slowed. For longer
For a
than there will be
while.
combat. All right. Does that end your turn?
I'll move over to where Miles is, just to stay ticket. That's it.
Arabella. Whereas everything at the beginning that could go wrong has gone wrong, everything now that could go right has gone right.
Yeah. She's gonna pick up the gem
Okay.
and put it in her bag of holding.
Okay.
Like put it in.
Are you greater invised?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna say in the mind link and out loud. Although I don't know, she's in the this vocal alteration. I need to dismiss it. Is it dismissible? Oh no. Not dismissible.
Nope.
It would need to have a D next to it.
Yep.
So wobbly wob.
And just for the matter, the turn before the last one, I like that your turn was spent casting a first level spell and a cantrip.
Yep. To make this plan succeed.
But you know, you cast your 8th level spell that failed.
Yeah, all my higher level spells shit the bed. But yeah. Well, to summon her secret chest.
Just you have to concentrate on it. So that'd be a standard. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. And picking up the gem is also standard.
A move action.
Okay. So she'll, as a move action, pick up the gem, standard action, summon her secret chest, and then say in the mind link to left D, help me get Agatha's body into my chest. And then she'll say out loud, I know I sound like my aunt, but this is Arabella. And I have both of them captured now.
So what you hear, that's what she says, but what you hear is, I know I sound like Auntie, but this is Arabella, I promise.
Tense
I've
move.
captured both of them.
Yeah,
With the laugh and everything.
Miles is definitely motivating that.
Voice is either very good at the art of deception, or they believe themselves to be truthful to both of you.
I guess stuff if he would also be like, I'm not so sure about that. What's her stuff? Oh,
I mean, Sephi believes this person is truthful.
yeah.
Okay, we can trust them.
Yeah. She
Does that
sounds
end Arabella's
trustworthy.
turn?
Yeah.
The turtle looks up and is like, oh God, that was my voice. Or at least it sounds familiar.
I was gonna say she doesn't remember that.
It retracts into its shell. Agatha, this thing is going to punch Gruel.
Let's go.
Slowed, it still hits him.
Oh man, it's in slow motion.
Majenko is turtle sitting.
Yep.
We're just gonna skip over him. He doesn't. Gruel is going to attack this thing. Power attacking. He does not have a reroll. So attack number 1, that's a hit. Attack number 2 is a miss. 3 is a miss.
Is he including
second.
flanking?
There's still miss.
And the performance.
That's 2, 4. If he had a reroll, he would take it and maybe hit on the second one, but +4, he's still 5 shy.
Man, he sucks.
He sucks, but he's the best you got right now.
Yep.
We don't get a lot.
For minimum damage, 25. And then Gruel has the uncanny ability to look at both Sephi and the Lilland at the same time. His eyes go like this, and he says, heal me. Which you can attest. Nick can attest. Gruel has looked at people like that before in the main campaign.
Yeah.
So
Really?
that golem is dead. Sephi.
Well, Irie and Miles aren't really hurt, right?
Still
No.
have 10 hit points.
Scratches, basically.
Sephi and the Lil.
So Sephi's gonna go into the low end square. Oh shit. No, I don't.
Now you're
And-
there forever.
Yep. Okay, so she's gonna use her ability with energy body to heal.
Oh yeah.
1d6
That's right.
plus 18. $19 healing to the Zada. But hey, that's something. 3 times per day. Yeah, I don't think the Zada really wants to die, so it's just gonna take a step back and heal itself. Actually, no, she doesn't. The golem doesn't have reach right there. Well, I'll just heal myself and see if the golem has reach. So at least she's still threatening.
You're healing who?
The Azada's healing itself,
Okay.
and then Sephi healed the Azada.
The golem does not have reach.
I can. There we go. Plus 33. Sephi and the Azada are done.
Gruul looks very disapprovingly at you.
And
Okay.
Sephi will just say to Gruul, if you walk through my body, you'll get healing.
Steps in
But-
there. And appears
technically-
here.
It's there.
Have Majenko roll a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's still a problem.
But Majenko has pretty decent perception.
A 38.
He's also a dragon, right? He's got the blind sense or sight or
Oh.
That's assuming he's actually a dragon.
Well, yeah, he is a bronze
You
dragon.
see Majenko notices the painting on the far right hand side of the wall moves, and stepping out of
On
it.
a talk about teddy bear rare I had for minutes. So if we said rare enough times, you could just chop it up for days.
Raid! Welcome in, Raiders!
We give her different
we got it.
Shouty out.
takes on how we say rare.
Yeah. Plenty of ammunition as well.
Can you sound
I
like a
think I
sad
was
furry?
just saying that guy
Right.
says, and then it's like teddy bear. Blah, blah, blah.
Can you sound like a disenfranchised furry? Rare.
This is what the painting says.
Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you, Sassy Squatch, for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you are all doing well. We are doing some tabletop role-playing today. Guys, if you don't already, go check out Sassy Squatch. All kinds of awesome stuff. Hopefully your stream went well. Hopefully everything was good. How was the game? Let us know. I will be in chat. I'm not going to let these guys be interrupted by me for very much longer, but thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for coming in, and I'll chat with you guys in chat.
So he says that, and that's how Majenko sees him. And he shoots at Majenko.
Oh, God.
But because you are aware of his presence, it's not nearly as bad.
32.
Yeah.
Is AC.
That is a miss.
Oh. Oh. Majenko will say in the mind link, the turtle's in danger.
And you see, Majenko can see that it does not appear that the painting has noticed actual Lefty, who is right there, who is next, and shoots at him.
Oh.
lefty versus righty. Who will win?
Yes. Oh my God. Another crit.
Ooh.
actually, what is his flat-footed? Just hits. You see, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, 2 arrows hit him, and that's 111. 111 plus 5, 117. 117. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, 2 arrows hit it, and it just splashes against the wall.
No more righty.
The painting splashes or the arrow splash?
A painting just pops and splashes against the wall.
Wonderful. Too bad I didn't
And
see
you
it.
hear, ain't shit in danger. Shut your mouth, you little flying rat. He moves to here. Hey, let's go.
And Mandrago's like, I'm like basically the same
Yeah,
size
you're an
as you.
iguana or whatever.
Okay, you're really rude.
That ends Lefty's turn. Actually, 5 foot to here. Miles.
All right, Miles is going to do the same little tactic that he has been doing to get his sneak attack. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, but touching down on the ground once he gets down over there, but stealthed as he moved with that thing studied. It is actually a plus 46 because of my studied target, so it's a 54 stealth if it even has a chance.
It does not see you.
Okay. And then studied target within 30 with Azada's bonus. It's plus 29 to hit. Does a 32 hit?
A 32 does hit, just barely.
Okay.
32 is what you need to hit.
32 to hit its flat-footed? Yikes.
Yes.
Ugh.
Because it's flat-footed is the same as its normal.
Awesome.
Mm,
Well,
that makes-
it's still going to take D8 plus 5d6 plus 22 plus the additional 10 from the circumstance bonus on sneak attack die. So it takes 53 damage. Actually, plus 2 more because of the performance, the Inspire Courage. So it's 53 total.
And your arrows slice it down. We are officially out of combat.
Oh. All right. Steffi will walk and roll square and just keep giving him heals.
Well, I know I'm always kind of scruffy, but I didn't think I needed a wax job.
Is there a sound alert for that?
Yes, there is. There definitely is. That would be.
Yikes.
It would be this one.
Usually you pay double for that kind of action, Cotton.
Well. So do we know if there's any more of these living
Goals.
wax statues around? Yeah.
Probably there.
Are you going to incinerate these two?
I'm tempted. I also don't want to keep wasting 5th level spells.
Yeah. Well,
Right. Roll your damage.
Arabella can help with that too, because I think I have chains of fire.
well, we were looking for the, curator and any potential knowledge, but Yeah, I don't want to deal with any more of these. I use so many arrows. Goodness.
There are items on their persons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Arabella, I'm assuming you take the body of Agatha. What are you doing and putting it in the secret chest? What are you doing with her things?
I'll separate out the magic things, and I guess I'm gonna start identifying unless we
What about the turtle?
does the gear from the turtle sink back into Agatha? Or does it fall off?
I'd say it's a
Uh,
polymorph effect. And it just do the usual.
So yes, that her gear does
Bullshit.
meld into her form.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna mess with the turtle,
Okay.
but we'll go through Agatha's gear.
Okay.
And I have arcane sight up, so I can start identifying. And pretty soon, like I have greater invis, so in a few more rounds, Arabella becomes visible.
Yeah,
She has a
Miles-
blouse that is magic. She has a headband that is magic. A necklace that Miles you can see and recognize just from seeing it as magic. She has a pair of manacles that are magic. There's an ion stone floating above her. The mirror she was holding in her hands is magic, and she has a magic rod. She also has a vial that looks it's not magic.
Okay, well, the blouse first.
Okay. It's a spellcraft.
Yep, I rolled 41.
The blouse that has like trophies, little like waxen figures hanging from it, is a cackling hag's blouse.
Okay.
It gives a +2 on intimidate checks, and if you're a witch, it gives you the cackle hex.
Let me open up a.
I was gonna say, are you gonna write these down or otherwise?
Yeah, I'll. Cackling. Well, if you just want to write them down, then we can kind of divvy it out.
Yeah.
Do you mind doing that?
Yeah.
She
I got it.
also looks much different than you saw her last time, Arabella. I don't know if I zoomed her image up, but she looks like that.
Yeah. Well, makes a little bit more sense. Whatever the next item was, the headband.
Headband is a 40.
Yep.
It is a headband of vast intelligence +4. It's keyed to heal and use magic device.
Okay.
Heal and UMD.
Yep.
Okay, the rod.
Okay.
47.
That is a lesser rod of quicken.
Did you say a necklace?
She has a necklace. Yep. You've never seen this before, but you've heard of these. It is a Sahedron medallion.
And that is why Miles knows it well.
I was gonna say,
Offsite.
Yeah.
And Irie, if you're looking at the items, you don't need to roll. You know what it is. You've seen it before.
it's been a while since we've seen those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's very interesting that she has one.
Yeah,
That's concerning.
Hmm.
Okay. What was the next item that she had?
She has manacles, an ion stone, and a mirror.
Let's do the iron stone.
She also has a vial.
Oh God, of course I get shitty on. Well, it's an ion stone.
That is a 27 DC. It is a cracked pale green prism ion stone. It grants a +1 competence bonus on saving throws.
Okay.
Decent.
The manacles.
Okay.
Is this Arabella rolling it?
Yeah.
31 or
35.
35 again?
Yep.
They appear about as tight iron cuffs, and they are manacles of cooperation. When they are placed on a helpless humanoid, they make them more docile and compliant. They never attempt to escape of their own volition and agree to any reasonable requests unless it makes a DC 11 will saving throw.
I say that sounds useful for, getting items off a turtle until you get to the DC. of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Arabella's just gonna take those. The mirror.
39. So it's a palm-sized hand mirror, and it looks like ephemeral. It like shifts as if it's a ghost of a mirror. It is a mirror of guarding reflections. You can, as an immediate action, summon a reflection of yours from the glass to interpose itself between you and the blow like a mirror image. If the image is struck by the attack, it shatters with a resounding crash, and the creature that destroyed the image is subject to bad luck. The next time it makes an attack roll or saving throw, it must roll twice and take the worst. If the attack does not strike the image fades away at the start of your next turn. It's used 3 times a day.
Yeah. Arabella's. Okay.
You have to be holding it in your hand to use it. And then she has a vial that is not magic, but would require knowledge arcana.
Okay. Well, it's the same.
It is eye ointment for true seeing, worth 250 gold.
So Arabella will just be. Let's see, is the coin that I have? Arabella will just be direct and say, I want the mirror and the ion stone. If nobody has use for the rod, I can take it, but
We have quite a few spellcasters who could use that.
yeah.
Well,
And I'm taking the manacles, but
Miles will just I don't care. None of that sounds like it's useful to me.
I mean, what does the Sahedron medallion do? Because Rachel just doesn't remember.
It gives you a +1 resistance on all saving throws. If you once per day as a free action, you can get false life, a d10, I think +5. And if you put it on the neck of a dead body, it preserves it indefinitely as a gentle repose effect. Which does mean if you die wearing a Sahedron medallion,
Yeah, your body's preserved.
your body is preserved for being brought back.
Yeah.
If well, for the items that we don't need, I have a friend that has a shop.
Well, Miles is just gonna go peeking around, see if he can't find anything else that's of note.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look around with a detect magic and see if anything else stands out.
Yeah.
So in this big room, this huge room rises to about 40 feet in height. There are rotten tables and desks strewn about, and a large mantle, which is now open, stands at the far end of the room. It's filled with soot and dust. To the east and west room, there are two open doorways that enter into other wings of the building. And at each of the four corners, there stood statues of finely dressed humanoids. However, two of them are melted. Did you use your spell on these two? Either one of you?
Yeah, Arabella can.
Roll damage.
Just want to make sure. Oh, of course.
What's your damage?
I'm just making sure that the secondary bonus is the same amount of damage.
And chains of fire, is it like those two
Angel
have to be
lightning.
within 30 feet, right?
Oh, yeah, so it might not work.
Yeah. You would need specifically fire snake to get those two.
Okay, I will spend a round to swap out one of my 5th level spells to do fire snake.
Okay. Roll 15d6 plus whatever you add for your other stuff.
Gonna say she also an evoker arcanist.
Nope.
Nope.
You just got other stuff.
Yep, I have.
Fancy.
My mother was an ash hag.
Ah,
Both of the statues melt away.
Good. Glad those never woke up.
right.
Anyhow.
There are
So
plaques at each of the statues. You recognize this one in the southwest corner.
So they were all Runelords, weren't they?
Yes, that one was the Rune Lord that you recognized, and then the one up here in the northwest you also recognized. And by you, Irie and Miles have seen their statues before.
Because yeah, I wrote down the north ones. What about the south ones?
was the south one of those Karzug?
It was not. It was a statue of a strikingly handsome man adorned with a close-cropped beard and a charming expression. His form dressed in extravagant clothes and wielded a lucerne hammer.
So if we recognized him, it probably would have been, I'm guessing, Rune Lord of Pride? Was it?
You saw his statue in Runeforge.
Runewell? Or the Runeforge. With that the west or east corner?
That is southwest. And he does have a plaque. They all have plaques.
Who's the southeast?
Southeast is a portly robed man whose face and one of their arms have collapsed. But it's entirely melted away now.
Yeah. What'd the plaque say about him?
Rune Lord Gimmel, Gimmel, whose hubris wrought an apocalyptic end to the Aslanti Thessalonian War.
Which sin was he?
You could roll a history check.
History.
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 These are tough checks too.
You know what I wish I had?
You're
All of
luring
my
at him?
items that gave me bonuses today.
You have no idea who this is, but he looks like a rune lord of some kind.
So-
Stop.
Sorry, while they're looking around, Arabella's going to say, what are you specifically looking for?
You say as Lefty packs her into the secret chest and is like stuffing her legs into the chest. Get the fuck in there. We're gonna dump this somewhere. I know a good dumping ground.
No. Just keep it in the chest.
Well, yeah, Miles is just going to keep looking around in this east wing.
Both of your invisibilities have faded.
Yeah. Same with the haste.
So Arabella kind of looks at you and asks, "What are you looking for?" If you want to answer her, I don't know how much you want your business to be known. This group seems pretty shady.
Right.
Well, yeah, and if they don't answer, she's just gonna go back to this room to start looking through her mother's desks and stuff.
I'm gonna look over at Sephi, the face of the party, because we can have Rachel talk to herself.
Oh
It'll be
God.
funny.
Steffi's like, how honest you? I mean, I'm not good at lying. In the mental link.
Well, we were looking for allies. They at
Okay.
least seem capable. I don't know about liable.
Okay, well, I guess I can fill her in while you guys. I don't really know what we're looking for.
Yeah, me neither.
Information.
Well,
I'll
we were looking for the
go
cure.
into the south wing and we'll look around with still detecting magic while she talks to herself.
So I guess Steffi will look at Arabella and say, so this is a museum supposedly about Runelords. You know who do you know what Runelords are?
Iriel corrector in the mind, like just ancient Thassalon in general, but yeah.
Oh, I guess
Lords are
ancient
involved in that.
correction, ancient Thassalon in general. And I think Arabella will just like blink at her and be like, "Yes, I know about Thassalon and the Runelords." Right. Well, do you know who Karzug is? Well, obviously, I guess you just answered that question. So we fought him. It did not go well. Went very bad. All but 2 of us died. I brought everybody back. And he's gathering an army. He's going to march on Varisia.
You hear from the other room. What?
Oh, it's an army of giants. And it's a lot of them. Like when we were up there, it was, I think we saw like 100 giants, and they're not just like evil giants working together. Like there's evil and good giants. I mean, I guess it's kind of discriminatory just to assume that all one group of giants is evil, but you know, if you go off stereotypes, they're different clans working together that wouldn't normally be working together.
Well, that was months ago. It's probably 1,000 plus by now.
And Arabella at that point is going to roll sense motive. Oh yeah, her sense motive isn't super great.
Yeah, well,
And there's a reason I put it on my headband.
well, Mile and such were not lying, and with Miles's perception, guaranteed.
She's not lying, but she does seem kind of dumb or ditzy. You actually, with your sense motive, she seems truthful, but she doesn't really seem like she knows what she's talking about. I won't say she's dumb or ditzy, but you get that she doesn't really feel confident in the full comprehension of what she's talking about Thassalon and Runelords.
And then Arabella will be like, so does anyone else know about this happening? And Steffi will be like, yeah, so we were able to convince Magnamar that they should raise an army. That took some time. I'm not sure what out of character. Does Steffi know what stage they're at with that?
Miles does. Sephi would not. Miles does. Miles, you know that they're doing training drills now. So they've assembled an army and they've been working over the past 2 or 3 weeks, starting training drills, which you have oversaw in some capacity. You can share details of that as much as you wish.
Yeah. Well, if Miles doesn't or hadn't found anything in the E-Swing, he'll move back in.
Yeah.
Since the conversation's getting interesting. All right.
Yeah,
I will
Miles
describe what you see in that wing.
Miles knows more about that.
That wing is a part exhibition wing and part storage. The crates are stacked high in the room where they are not wholly destroyed, and at the end of the room there's a single wardrobe that appeared to be in good working order. As you're looking through it, you look through the wardrobe, you can see that there is a wall with 2 holes drilled in it, and looking through you can see Ivory floating around in this room.
So peepholes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good creepy stuff.
All right. Well, a good spot for a guard to hang out.
Do I see a painting with its eyes moving suspiciously?
You can roll a perception check.
And I got a 29 as I was looking around the room.
You see a painting and its eyes look weird, but Miles' stealth is good enough that you don't pick it up as him.
If it was Gruel, then you would notice the painting was going cross-eyed.
Cross-eyed,
Cross-eyed.
Cross-eyed. Like
Both.
Heal me. You just hear from the painting. Heal me. But
not that kind of magic caster.
All right. Well, Miles will address Arabella. Like, there has been a lot that occurred since my sister and I escaped the Runelords' personal domain. Yes, we had gone to Magnamar, we had gone to Riddleport as well, and convinced the pirate lords to take action also. Magnamar is preparing for war. They're performing drills as we speak. And truthfully, I am the leader of the Order of the Black Arrows, and my men are preparing down near Turtleback and Fort Rannoch as well. Believe what you will, but I speak everything that I know to be true.
You also did visit one other location to warn.
Yeah, yeah, we did also try Korvosa, but yeah, no, that didn't work out. The queen and her
Gray
guardian
maidens.
maid, yeah, she and her guardian maidens made it clear that they wanted nothing to do with the advance of a Rune Lord.
Well, the queen was intending to sacrifice the city.
She did seem like kind of a bitch.
Yeah,
She was.
every time we had seen her, yes.
She's disposed of.
I take it that
Does that mean someone with
That
a
was at
brain
you-
is actually in charge now?
Someone with a heart. I mean,
Almost as good.
well, clearly not me. Anyhow,
he is a good leader from what I've seen. That is why we propose that he be on the throne, King Marcus. But that is a very recent appointment as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Oh.
It was.
Well, we had visited about a month ago, so
Yeah, we did try a while.
Might have been
It
3
was.
days.
I think it was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally yesterday.
that recent. Ah. Well.
Do you have any? How soon are we expecting?
Any day now. Our encounter with Karzu occurred 2.5 months ago, roughly. We had anticipated about 3 months before he began marching his expected army. So it could be any day. And in fact, I think this city might be possibly along one of the routes he might take. So we wanted to
It
get
was
here and
just
get out.
over 14 weeks ago that he defeated all of you.
Yeah. So 3 months ago. And some change.
On the plus side, it'll take a while for the army to move.
And you said it was an army of giants.
Yeah.
Yes. Combination hill giants, frost giants, cloud giants, taiga giants, stone giants, you
Ruin
name
giants.
it. And then ruin giants, which are the nastiest of them all. Those would be the dominating tyrannical leaders of the army. However many are left, we managed to put down 2 of them. One we actually have as a rabbit right now.
The 2 or 3?
We encountered 3 for sure. One I ended up getting lucky and slaying it as it stood above me. And the other, Zinnis, had turned into a bunny.
I was just going to ask if you had proof. Not, again, strange as it sounds, I don't see why any of you would have a reason to lie about this.
Well, you have the materials right there for trucing.
And our sister...
Does she have the bunny with her?
I was going to say, don't we have it just as a carry companion?
Yeah, Steffi has it as a carry companion.
Is she going to take the bunny out?
Yeah, Steffi will take the bunny out.
Roll an animal handling with the bunny.
I mean, would trucing work if it still has a statue. We could just leave it there and she could look at it.
Oh yeah, that's true. You could do that.
Yeah. Steffi's like, the bunny's really strong. And I have limited time training it. Like he got scared and pooped on the floor at Magnamar when we were in front of the council. And that like traumatized the guy that was seeing him true sighted.
Yeah, we traumatized a few.
Few people. So we'll just leave it in a statue. But we can take it out if needed. When we, if you need us to meet the new king. Hey, is Neolandis okay? And Arabella, yeah, no, he's fine. He was imprisoned for a little bit. Steffi's like, okay, that's good. I was kind of worried he was mad at me, but and Arabella's just gonna pull up her spell book.
He's not responding to you because he's mad at you.
And she's just gonna like swap one of her spells with True Seeing.
Okay, so you take the eye drops and you drop it into your eyes and cast the
Yeah.
True Seeing spell.
Yeah.
You see Sephi kind of set the figure down on the platform. Mark off your spell.
Yep.
And your eyes glow the blue of True Seeing, and you look at the figurine.
Yep.
It is a very startling transformation. What you're looking at is a 40-foot tall humanoid. You're guessing weighs 25,000 pounds. Black pitted skin, the color of cast iron, and red runes that are tattooed all over its body, glowing red. I'll give you a image for scale. The one in the forefront would be about the size of what the giant is compared to you, which you would probably be slightly smaller than all the characters in this image. Oh, damn, that did not work.
You can't see the people.
Yeah. Nope. They're ants.
What is this? An image for ants?
Let's try this one. See if this one is better.
Oh, you want to click it
There
again?
we go.
Okay.
Yep, I'll click it again.
There we go.
There we go.
That's better, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does Arabella know that what this is? Again, they
You
said.
could roll a knowledge local.
Okay.
But you can see the people come up like halfway up his shin.
Yeah.
Like they're the size of his foot.
Yeah. Oh, I have a decent knowledge local.
Mhm.
Well, not a great roll though.
You don't know what this is. You haven't seen you've never seen one of these before. And giants aren't in your, I mean, obviously it's a giant, but giants aren't your field of study. You've been fighting against people mostly.
Yeah.
I don't know if Crimson Throne has even been pitted against a giant. So you've never needed to.
So Arabella will just like blink and stare.
It's huge and it is terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, its great sword is, well, it's not holding a great sword. Its fist is big enough to throw wagons. It could, with both hands, lift a house, probably a small house.
So,
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
yeah, her hand will probably like start twitching. And then she'll look over at Miles and Irie. You said there was 3?
We encountered them separately, but let's
Those
just
are just the
say,
ones we found.
yeah, there were within his stronghold. There were chambers that could hold what looked like 50 of them, but it is believed that many of them have perished or disappeared over time, since the Runelords previously went to sleep.
Are these made or born?
They are made. They're
So
a creation.
He's had 14 weeks.
Roughly.
They're
A cross between
yeah, they're
Taiga
a
giants and
crossbreed.
Taiga and fire giants, was it?
Yeah.
You can hear the sounds of angry orcs outside. You're guessing maybe your fight might have drawn attention. Everybody can roll a perception check.
Did I find anything while I was looking around and they were talking?
Yep. So you looked in this room.
Yeah.
So that room it's a central foyer that appears to lack signs of business for at least a decade. Thick cobwebs fill the corners of the room, and shattered rotten furniture lies strewn about the creaky plank floor. Several dusty pictures line the walls, and at the end of the room are 2 life-size wax sculptures that are missing. The west figure has a plaque that says Lord Valislav Odronti, a failure of a king. The second,
I might need you to type that out because
yeah, I'll put it in here. The second statue pedestal is missing a plaque. This one, or this statue is missing a plaque. Did you get all the plaques in this room? Did I give that to you in your notes? There were 4.
yeah.
Runelord Eva Mira, her death was a catalyst of the apocalyptic end of the Atlanti-Thessalonian War.
Yep, I got that one.
Runelord Gimel, whose hubris wrought an apocalyptic end to the Atlanti-Thessalonian War.
And there's Lanist. I didn't
Runelord,
write down what it said about her though.
if I'm assuming you read all the plaques.
Yeah, because I read the north
Runelord
side before we started.
Alasnus, enemy of Karzug, second to attempt to call the apocalypse. And then the Pride Lord that you saw says Runelord Xandergul, whose legions were devastated by Gimel's folly. There was no plaque for the center.
The thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the pride's name again, sir?
Runelord Xandergul with an X. 46, 29, 39 perceptions.
Arabella got an 18.
29. I didn't find anything else in the room though, right? Just the
There is nothing else in the room. The paintings appear to be niche Ustalavic nobility. They're not worth anything. They have the aesthetic of a garage sale painting. Both of the paintings have their eyes poked out for people to look through.
Of course.
You kind of stopped and talked in this main room, but there was some things in the past the secret door that they were in. Like a rotating bookshelf, a desk, a mirror. The mirror looks like it's probably worth something. A cauldron with wax in it. But as you start to turn towards that room, you can hear the sounds of angry orcs outside. Anybody who beat a 15 hears angry orcs outside rushing and a lot of movement. And just hear like them yelling and roaring.
Arabella will look at Lefty and say, grab whatever shits in mom's desk.
I
and throw it-
already did.
Good. I'm gonna go see what's happening outside.
Okay.
See how much time we have. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna just,
You're guessing you've probably been made.
yeah.
Where are you going out the disintegrated wall in the back?
Yeah.
better. There's the hole in the roof.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
there
the
is.
hole in
You
the
could
roof.
just fly up through the roof. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be quicker. What's everybody else doing?
Well,
I guess I just want to know, is anybody else going with her? Or doing something that's very quick?
was this the front door over here?
The one at the south that you're looking at is, yes.
Yeah.
You do recall it was locked.
I will. Let me use my staff to cast a wall of force across the.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it across that whole wall.
They are definitely not getting through through the front door.
That's the idea.
That's,
Okay.
yeah. That's a good plan.
You cast it across the front door, and Arabella, you fly up through the roof and you look around. How high up are you flying?
Yeah, I wanted to cross that.
Actually, you'll probably have to double move to get out of the
Yeah.
door.
I'll double move.
So you go 30, and then an additional 10 takes you up. You could go 60, which would put you 20 feet above the ceiling.
Yeah. And like as my head peeks a hole, if there's like orcs surrounding it, then I'll maybe stop. But
You have to get a little bit of distance up above to get a good lay of the land.
okay.
But you fly up and you look around, and the orcs are not surrounding the building. They're rushing northward. And you look and you see, well, you hear first a roar.
That's
And
ominous.
flying overhead, you see a blue-scaled dragon. 60 has to be 60 feet in length. The biggest dragon you've ever seen. A ray of lightning crackles across the floor, incinerating buildings, exploding. It's probably 4 or 5 blocks away from you. It just flies over, just a bullet of speed. Almost a quarter mile in a single moment. And you can, like, your hair blows to the side, your clothes are blowing tightly across your thing, like shingles lift off of the roof as it flies by and roars. Roll a will save versus fear, because as Janai always says, dragon fear makes a people afraid.
I can't find my saves. 16.
Too afraid to save.
Oh, that's Arabella, but good.
You are shaken for 20 rounds. And I think that's fitting that you are afraid of what you see, because that dragon just leveled a city block, essentially,
Can I
in
tell?
one swoop.
Can I
Can you
tell,
tell
like,
what?
the age
Roll an Arcana.
with a -2? uh,
But this is probably your best knowledge skill.
yeah. Oh, 29.
That is enough to know what it is, but nothing more than that.
Yeah.
It is, judging by its size, speed, ferocity, it has to be at least ancient.
Okay.
You turn, but it flies past you and you watch it, and it kind of like sweeps south and kind of is arcing. But that's not the direction the orcs are running. They're running north. They're running the direction it came. And you look over north, and for a second, the sun is eclipsed. Make a perception check. It's like a brief instant that the sun is eclipsed.
So -1.
Okay.
Because I'm shaken.
You just noticed that the
Jesus.
sun is eclipsed. You need to roll a reflex save.
Oh, shit. Going super good for Arabella, because
Say what you got.
16.
You got a 16 reflex save?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Okay. So
Is it against a magic
no,
effect?
it's a
or anything?
reflex save. It's
Yeah.
not anything. It's something flying at you
Yeah. I
in
feel
your
like-
direction. You see, you take
Did you get the chimney?
I think I got
you
a
don't you
chimney.
take 9 points of damage as something hits the building next to you, and you notice a watchtower has been thrown and hits the ceiling. Everybody inside gets to make reflex saves as the building collapses inwards.
Oh, great.
Something through a watchtower in Arabella. It's probably this that has distracted you. You see there are at least 100 giants outside of the city. There's one that looks like a dark-skinned one like you saw before, walking on air, that has his arm extended, that just threw a watchtower at the city. And now you see a hail of boulders flying.
I'm gonna drop back.
Stones that are the size of wagons raining on the city, and an army of orcs are are charging out to meet them. It's chaos. 24 reflex save, 32, 38. Who
find
has
Majenko.
evasion of those?
I do.
Miles.
Okay.
Well, props to the orcs for their ferocity and bravery.
Oh, they seem stoked for this. They've been waiting for a fight like this for a long time.
I feel like the Giants got here
Lefty is
ahead of
fine.
schedule. Oh wow. Yeah.
You see, so those inside who do not have evasion, that is for full of the building and a watchtower collapsing on you, and the area is just filled with dust. Half of that on a successful save, unless you have evasion. 44 is full.
What's the DC for the save?
It is a DC 20. So I think everybody makes it. Except for Gruul.
Okay.
And Majenko has evasion.
Right.
You
Well,
can
I
hear
guess-
the sounds of explosions outside, everybody that's inside.
Question, can Majenko use his reflex save to protect the turtle?
Sure. So Majenko takes full.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have what we need, right? Let's go.
You need to get out of here.
I was gonna
Now.
say I don't know about that, but we definitely need to leave.
Like, we need to get out of this building because otherwise we're going to get trapped under rubble.
Arabella is gonna drop down.
Quickly. You have
Quickly.
seconds to act before the next rain of boulders hits all of you.
Yeah. So that's a move action.
Yeah.
Get all the way down.
What do you say, Arabella?
I'm just gonna say Ancient Blue Dragon and Army of Giants.
Miles will look at her. Told you. Let's go now.
And as
Irie.
she says ancient blue
We
dragon, you
are
hear a roar
leaving.
again. The building shakes as this roar happens, and you can see like one of the walls just falls down.
Majenko's gonna grab the turtle and fly into the room.
Okay, he flies into the room.
Okay. So I have to use a spell in order to resummon my chest.
It's to
Or the revamp it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna cast that quick.
Okay, you send your chest back into the ethereal plane.
Yep.
I'm putting people on a real timer. You get like one thing that you can do. Irie, what are you doing? 6, 5, 4, 3.
I will mass fly
2.
everybody.
Okay, everybody is flying now. Miles, what are you doing? 6.
I get fly.
5.
I'm flying up and out.
You fly up and out. Miles, so since you've flown out of the building and you look around, you can make a profession soldier.
Profession soldier. Okay.
Yes, because I believe you
Yep.
do have that.
Yeah. It's only a plus 12 though. 14. Yeah. Junk.
You have some knowledge on what you're facing, and you're looking out, and you can see with your perception how many giants there are. There are about 100, enough to decimate probably any city they come across. But with your knowledge and what you anticipate and the timing of things, the timing of mobilizing an army, this is not the army. This is a scouting party.
Right.
A scouting party of 100 giants, which means the
There's
army is
thousands.
much worse.
Right.
Sephi, what are you doing? You have 6 seconds.
Steffi's gonna
Five,
scream at Irie and be like,
4.
if I use a miracle to cast greater teleport, can I teleport everybody? Don't know how that spell works, but you use it all the time.
Okay. The round passes. Lefty is gonna run over to Arabella. Gruel is starting to push himself. He like pushes rubble off and says, "Okay, who did that?" And a hail of boulders comes down.
Oh, Majenko's hurt.
Oh, that's gonna hit everybody
Oh,
as a rain
jeez.
of boulders rains down on the target, on the area. Who does a 26 hit?
Just for
Oh.
Actually,
AC.
you know what? I'm not gonna. This is not a targeted attack. This is a volley. I'm not gonna say that this can crit you, but it does hit everyone. 18 points of damage to everybody except for the turtle, who is being bodily shielded and has total cover from Majenko.
Yeah, Steffi's gonna say,
Oh,
never mind.
Majenko looks like he is dying.
Steffi's not gonna wait for an answer. She's just gonna cast Mass Heal.
Okay.
Panicking. So
Well, so we will move back through the round. Arabella, what do you do? 6 seconds.
the chest is Arabella's gonna start prepping. Okay, so teleport, how many people can you get with that?
1.
It's
3 per or 1 per 3 levels, plus
if
caster.
I increase the level.
Between the two of us, we can do it.
Okay.
Miles, I'm making an executive decision and moving you down next to Arabella.
Okay.
Yep, that was going to be my action.
Arabella's gonna look at Irie and say, I'm greater teleporting us to Korvosa outside the castle.
You hear rocks pummeling the outside of the building, outside of the area.
And she will grab Lefty.
You can grab these people that are right around you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yourself. You are leaving Gruel behind.
Yep. I will leave Gruel behind.
Okay, you're gone. Mark your teleport off. Irie, just you left behind. You and Gruel.
That is, yeah, that's one move action. I will grab him and also greater teleport.
Hey, what are you doing?
We're going to meet your friend.
Oh no, shit! I should have told him to leave it behind.
Now, just roll a general diplomacy check, though you don't necessarily know you're making it.
Can I just intimidate to say we are leaving?
You could intimidate, yeah. You could
Because
roll
I
intimidate.
actually have
You can
skills
roll
in that.
intimidate. That probably works better on Gruel.
We are leaving. 20.
Well, Gruel has
Cool.
like a 5 charisma, a 6 charisma. So he says, "Okay, take me to them." And he kind of looks northward, and you cast teleport, and you are not going towards the army. But Gruel also has below a 10 intelligence as well. So are you greater teleporting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
You
thing
teleport.
I didn't switch that out after coming here. with it.
Teleport away just as the next hail of rocks lands on Urglin. And all of you have teleported to, where are you going, Irie?
Where was it that we usually landed, I guess, if you want to call it that, when we went to Korvosa?
Usually teleported like right outside the castle.
Okay, yeah, it'd be
like at the footstep of the Grand Mastaba.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Arabella, where were you teleporting to? You're muted.
Outside the castle. Like she said. Probably, I think she would teleport like in front of the stairs. Because she just said the castle, because if they've been to Korvosa, that's a big landmark.
Okay. You teleport to the castle. And all of you have escaped. You have
We coulda
escaped
won.
knowing that he is here. And
They
his
are.
armies have descended upon Varisia, with scouting parties reached as far as Erglin. Time is running out, and Korvosa doesn't even know it's up. And that is where we are going to end tonight's game.
Great.
I'm over here sweating just watching this last thing. I don't know about you guys. Oh my god, they're all gonna die.
Yeah.
All right.
Oof.
That being said, let's see if we can find where we're gonna go.
We could have taken him. It'd be fine.
You go for it. You go for it.
It's just a dragon.
It's just a dragon. I mean, the first time we encountered that dragon, it was under the
The
effect
first
of
time we encountered
overwhelming
that dragon,
presence.
he had a lot of bigger, badder friends with him.
Not just one bigger, badder friend. The others were a little bit weaker. 2 storm giants, 2 cloud giants. I don't know.
All right, everybody watching the stream, we're going to raid on out. So go ahead and use whatever raid emotes you want. Say hello to our streamer. We're going to raid on over to a Baldur's Gate person streaming Baldur's Gate 3. Since we're going to stay on the pseudo tabletop RPG theme, we're going to go on raid to May. May's an amazing streamer, super awesome fun. We're going to hop on over there. So thank you guys so much for being here. Again, no stream for the rest of the week here, but we'll be back with the one and only Nerd D on Monday for Off the Pod, and then some more Skull and Bones and tabletop role playing. We've also got Fight in a Box Games is coming to demo their new game on Thursday. So we're going to be checking out Conquest Princess on Thursday during the day, and Friday is Minecraft Day in Discord, and of course on Sunday is the big pirate stream where the stream will be taken over by pirates. So come and join us for that on the 25th at 4 p.m. So thank you guys for being here. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Have a good one, and we will see you next time.